Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to the VVS Academy. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really different video for you guys today, but I think you're gonna get a lot out of it. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about how to make money recording rappers. So if you see me, I'm sitting in my studio right now. I'm at VVS. We've been open since 2016, doing just that, making money recording rappers. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. When I first opened this studio, I was searching for gear and I was searching for it cheap. So I went on Craigslist and I found somebody selling a power conditioner. It's actually still sitting in my rack right here on my desk. And when I met that guy, he told me, well, he asked me, what was I doing? And I told him, I was opening a studio. He said, wow, that's cool. I own a studio. Can I give you some advice? And me, it's my first week open. I'm like, yeah, give me some advice. He said, look, stop recording rappers. There's no money in it. I love hip hop, but all I do is record bands. There's no money in recording rappers. And I said, I took that and it kept playing in the back of my head because there's a million rappers out here. Rap is the biggest genre of music. It's the most popular genre and everybody wants to do it. So how is there no money in it, right? The thing was, it wasn't that there was no money, it's that nobody had went and figured out how to get the money. And so I spent the next few years figuring out how to get the money. Now I'm gonna tell you. So here's 3 things you can do to make sure that you're making money off of recording rappers. Now, the first thing you wanna do, make sure your skills are up to par. Now, I know that kind of goes without saying, and I almost didn't add it to the list, but then I was thinking, there's so many people that just walk into the Guitar Center or they go on Sweetwater or, Sounds or whatever, and they just buy the most expensive gear and they get everything that's supposed to be the top of the line and they just expect it to sound good. And that's not how it works, man. You could have $1 million worth of gear, and if you don't know how to use it correctly, it's gonna be trash. It's not gonna sound good. It's not gonna be the desired outcome. So the first thing that you have to do is make sure that your skills are up to par. And I know you can do that because you're on YouTube right now. So there's 1,000 tutorials. You can watch me, you can watch somebody else that are teaching you how to record, how to mix, how to work with this type of vocal, how to do this type of thing within, Pro Tools or Logic or Cubase or Studio One or whatever you're using. The tools are out there. You just have to be willing to go and find them. And these are the things that are going to differentiate you from the next studio, because you'll soon realize you don't need $1 million worth of gear to get $1 million sound. And once you learn that, you can really start making some money. So number 1, make sure that your skills are up to par. Now, number 2, you want to make sure that you have the artist sound as good as possible as early as possible. Now, this is something that I struggled with in the beginning. I would record an artist and it would just be dry into my session, and they say, well, can we add some echoes or can we add some reverb, or it just doesn't sound right. It sounds muffled. It sounds, dark. What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. All these things that could have easily been combated if I just took a little bit of time to dial in the vocal and get the song, sounding right, having some vibe and some ambiance early on. So that's really why I developed my template, my free templates, which are down below, and my instant mix template. Because when you use those templates, as soon as the artist steps in the booth, they're asking like, yo, what is this mic? Like, I've never heard myself like this. Any studio I went to, I haven't sounded this good. And it's because the vocal, well, 1, we've taken the time to treat the room. Our vocal booth is very well treated, but even our control room, you could just record right in this room and it would sound great. So we've taken the time to treat the room. And 2, we've taken the time to build into our recording template the things that artists want to hear. They want to hear a little bit of reverb for some space. They want to hear a little bit of, delay. They want to hear a little bit of compression. They want the beat to really be knocking. Things like that you can do for free within your DAW. Those kinds of things are really going to set you apart and give you the edge. When an artist steps into your booth, or they just step in front of your mic, even if it's in the same room, when an artist gets on your mic and they hear themselves sounding incredible from the very first take, you've got them hooked. They're going to be with you forever. All right, the 3rd tip I can give you for how to make money recording rappers is you got to let people know you record. So many people will open up a studio, even if it's in their house, and they don't want anybody to know. You have to tell the world. Literally, people think just because you build it, they will come. And that's the biggest lie in the world. Just because you're there, people don't know. You have to get the word out. So if there's an open mic night in your city, or there's something going on, a rap battle or whatever, even the other studios in your city, all of you guys come together and connect and sponsor something. There's enough money for everybody to eat. There's enough artists for everybody to get a piece. And so it's important that you make sure that you're in front of people, you stay in front of them, and you stay top of mind. So when they're ready to record, you're the obvious choice. All right. So how do you do that? How do you stay on, in front of them, top of mind? Like I said, you can go to the open mic nights. I prefer content. I'll put out YouTube videos, Instagram posts, TikTok, whatever, anything to remind people, yo, I record and I'm good at it. So if you want to sound good, come to me. That should be your main goal, is letting people know that, hey, I'm here and I want to work with you. Those three things are going to get you a lot more clients, and they're going to get you a lot more work. So focus on those. All right. Hey man, if you got some questions, you need to learn a little bit more, drop me a line down below or get in the comments. Remember, my name is Vivi and I'm here for you. Remember, stay humble, make diamonds only.